So do you walk away from the relationship or do you save the relationship? And if so, how? How do you do it? That's what I'm going to talk about on today's video. If you found yourself in this situation, you've probably been betrayed, you've probably been disrespected and dishonored, and you found yourself in such a bad relationship with that person. And that's the word we're going to talk about today, relationship. What is a relationship? What is your relationship with that person? And how can you renegotiate that relationship? It's a very important idea, and I want you to pay really close attention because it's going to solve your problem. You've been disrespected, dishonored, and you felt this relationship is either worth saving or worth walking away from. But I want you to stop before you think about that. Consider what I'm going to say to you. Consider what I'm going to teach you about relationships. And then you can think about what you're going to do, because I'm going to show you how you can make that relationship better, whether you walk away from it or whether you save it. If it's the first time you've come across this video, this channel, my name is Ron John. I'm the head trainer at Great Relationships University. I'm the author of Relationships 101, and I have the course Perfect Relationship System. I also have the #1 Tantra therapy in the United States. So what are we going to talk about here? The word relationship is one of the biggest mistaken, misappreciated word when it comes to the realm of relationships with people that you might have. Because I want you to think about this, and this is going to be the crux, the very central tenet of everything that you do in your relationships. Is going to be definitely going to be the central tenet on how you're going to handle this situation of considering whether you walk away from the relationship or you save the relationship. And I'm also going to show you how to save that relationship if you'd like, or how to walk away from it if you'd like, in a what to say, what to do manner. So going back, one of the biggest mistakes you make about relationships is the word itself, relationship. Because when I ask you, when you hear someone say, I'm in a relationship, what immediately do you think? You think they're in a monogamous relationship or a sexual exclusive relationship, or they're in a romantic relationship, right? But the thing about a relationship is, because it's so misunderstood, people immediately think relationship, oh, monogamous or sexually exclusive, or they're partners. I want you to rethink, reconfigure, and reframe that idea in your mind as, and it will help you in handling the situation, our relationship is merely how you interact and interface with entities. My relationship with you is perhaps you've come across my video for the first time and we've been barely acquainted, and you find my stuff interesting and useful and you can use it in your relationships, and perhaps you subscribe to my channel or you click like on the video to support me. That is our relationship. A barely acquainted one. Perhaps you've known me for a long time and we're friends. That is our relationship. We have a friendship relationship. Perhaps we're more than friends. We're romantic friends. That is our relationship, a romantic relationship. If it's a sexual one, it's a sexual relationship. Sexual friendship. My relationship with my colleagues and my business partners is that they are my business partner relationship or my co-worker relationship. My friends I have a friendship relationship. My cat, I have a master owner pet relationship with my cat that doesn't require words, since cats don't understand words. So our relationships are how you interact and interface with people. How does that help you with the situation? Well, you're going to have a relationship with that person whether you like it or not. It's all about expectation management, and that's the key. What are you trying to say, Ron? Well, if you were to decide to walk away from them or cut off the relationship, you're still going to have a relationship with them, except it's just not a significant one. It's going to be an insignificant one or less significant one. Do you understand? Let's say you walk away from them. Your relationship with them is someone who you've previously had a relationship with, whether it was good or not. Someone who's betrayed you. That is your relationship with them. Some of them doesn't require much management. They just walk away and really they disappear from your life. They become pretty insignificant until later you say, hey, let's just be friends. But you've had some history with them, so you have a relationship with them. But let's say, this is what happens most of the time, is that you still keep a relationship with them, even if you walk away from the sexually exclusive or sexual relationship or romantic relationship with them, and they become less significant to you, but they still have a place in your life. They still have a relationship with you. Some of them, they don't want, when you tell them not to bother you or to leave you alone, they won't. And so you have to manage a relationship. You have to say, hey, I understand we had a great relationship, but I'd really like to have a less significant relationship with you. I would like to do my own things. You've betrayed me and I felt betrayed, felt dishonored and disrespected, and I'd like to move on. And if you continue pursuing me, it's not to your advantage and it's not something I would like. So I would like you to honor my wishes and just leave me alone for now. And perhaps later on we'll catch up on our friendship relationship. Something like that, to that effect. Some way to manage that relationship if there's someone who doesn't want to walk away or doesn't want to appreciate your walking away from the relationship. So how do you save the relationship? Here's how you do it. Expectation management. You manage the relationship that you have. If you want to save the relationship, what you have to do is you have to communicate with them and talk about what you'd like in the relationship. Here's what, hey baby, I wanted to talk about something. I felt betrayed and I felt dishonored and I felt disrespected. And I'm thinking about whether or not this relationship is worthwhile for me. Cut. Here's what I'm talking about. I want you to talk about what you want in a relationship. This is called what? A negotiation. Everything in life is a negotiation. All of communication is a negotiation. So communicate with them what you would like in the relationship and see where they're at. Whether they'd like to continue it, whether what their answer is something that you would like in a relationship. If not, then walk away. This is good information for you to consider whether or not to walk away, whether it's worth saving or not, by finding out where their mind is, where they're at, and what they would like in a relationship, and whether or not it's synchronous and it's in alignment with what you would like in a relationship. This is incredibly important. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below or send me a message, but subscribe to my channel for more advice on relationships. I'll talk to you in the next time.